Welcome to story time. Calomile. Does anybody know how to pronounce this? I'm gonna put the words up on the screen. Please, if you do, send me a video of you saying it correctly on Instagram. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the video, so that's okay. Okay, what's up you guys and welcome back to Storytime. My name is Liberty Schultz and this is my channel. I'm too mesmerized by this. Look, isn't this nice? There needs to be an ASMR channel that's literally only people just like dipping tea bags into stuff. Just today we're gonna talk about tea. Today the story that I'm gonna tell is a wild one. It is the first time I asked a guy to a dance. I am full of awkward stories and awkwardness. Let's rewind the clock. So freshman year of high school rolls around. The very first dance is a girls ask guys dance. It's called Sadie. Everybody like in middle school would like talk about it and they're like, ooh, did you hear she asked him? And they'd be like, yeah, that's crazy. And then they're like, who would you ask? And it was like the topic of sleepovers, like, when Sadie rolls around, who are you gonna ask? And I would always be like, I don't know. I don't wanna deal with that. I was so uncomfortable with the fact that I had to ask a guy to a dance. Actually, I was uncomfortable with the fact of going to anything with a guy. I don't know why. I outgrew that. Look at me now. All my friends like had the guy they were gonna pick to like ask. Like they had the guy picked like in, gosh, I just said like 100 times. Like all the way in middle school, they like thought about it all these years leading up to their first dance. It would be the most romantic night of their life. A bunch of 13 and 14-year-olds running around, slow dancing and such. How romantic. Freshman year rolls around, it's time to ask a guy, okay? So let me tell you something. My friends don't waste any time with this stuff. My friends were like, I'm gonna ask him, we got, boom, done. Basically, I was in a group of 3 girls, 3 guys, that was my friend group freshman year. And so it was just like natural that, you know, one person would go with this guy, one person would go with this guy, one person would go with this guy. So it worked out that way. My 2 girlfriends, I don't know why I said that. My mom says girlfriends. My 2 gal pal. So Molly asked a guy, Abby asked the other guy in the friend group. So like, it's my time. Obviously, everybody knows that I'm gonna ask this guy. And time ticks on, everybody's like, are you gonna ask him? When are you gonna ask him? And I'm like, oh, I don't wanna do that. I don't want him to think that he likes me. So I think, honestly, that was my biggest fear. I didn't want people to think I liked them. Like, God forbid. Time ticks on, everybody's getting dates. This guy does still not have a date. I don't know why. I guess everybody thinks I'm already going with him because it just would be natural to think that. Basically, it's the week before the dance, and it rolls around, and Molly is like, okay, Liberty, you have to do this. You have to do this. Thank you, Molly, for making me do this. But anyway, so she's like, you have to do this. She sits me down. She's like, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. Basically, Molly comes up with the whole plan of how I'm gonna ask this guy. She like has the stuff ready. She tells me what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna say, how it's gonna go down. And I was not into it. I was just like, I don't know. He was a baseball player, so I got a baseball and a little stupid little basket. So I wrote that on the ball like with my crappy handwriting that looks like a middle school boy. And like I was like, would you go to Sadie with me? I like FaceTime Molly the night before. I'm like, I can't do this. This is gonna make me throw up. I don't want to do this. She was just like, no, you have to do it. You have to do it. And Molly's like basically pushing me so hard to ask this guy, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I get there to school early. I got my little basket with the crappy handwritten baseball that asked him to Sadie. Walking down the hallway. Molly's with me, of course, because she's gonna do it if she has to for me. I go up to his locker. His locker was right next to mine, so we were locker buddies. And we put in the little basket with the baseball, and I just kind of throw it in there, right? And then Molly's like, no. You have to make it look pretty. Then the morning bell rings, we all come down in the hallway, and I'm like, okay. So we're like, me and him are walking by each other. We're going to our lockers, and then he opens his locker. He's just like standing there with the locker open, and I'm standing there with my locker open. I'm like, did I put it in the long locker? Did I put it in the wrong locker? And I'm like, no, his locker is right next to me. I didn't put it in the wrong locker. And he's just standing there staring at it. And I'm standing there looking at my locker. I'm like pushing my head further into my locker so he like can't see me. I'm like, oh God, this couldn't be any more uncomfortable. And then he's like, peeks around the locker, and he's like, yeah, I'll go with you. And I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah. Then it got more awkward. Then, of course, the notorious Liberty move is to go in for the side hug. So I make my way around the locker. Yeah, thanks for going with me. Big old side hug. Catch you at the dance, which is in 3 days. Sorry I asked you so late. And this is like a fun dance because like we're going to eat before, and it's just relaxed and fun. And then it's time to take pictures. And once again, if you've watched the prom one, I am incredibly awkward when it comes to pictures. I have to touch someone for like 30 minutes and take pictures with them. You can tell how stiff I am. I'm so stiff. Here, put the picture right there. I'm so stiff. I'm like this. Also, I just want to point out what the caption is on this. It's just Sadie. Thumbs up. Another funny story. I was wearing these stupid flats, and I wore regular socks with the flats, like ankle socks with the flats. And I got there, and Molly was like, what the heck are you doing? And I was like, I'm just wearing socks. I got blisters on my feet. She's like, take those off. So I took them off, and then I looked semi-normal. But I was still wearing black flats with a green dress. But you didn't think this story could get any more awkward. Then the dance comes. So we get to the dance, and we're having fun. We're dancing with our friends, dancing like freshmen. We're like, woo, 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 woo. Yeah. The whip was in, I think. Yeah. And so, and the whoa, okay, wasn't a thing yet. It wasn't a thing. I guess it was, because Zac Efron invented that, right? We're dancing, we're having fun. Boom! Slow song hits. It was Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran. If you haven't heard that song is made to move people at high school dances. I'm like, crap. Now I gotta find my date, because this is what people do. So I'm like wandering around, I'm like pretending not to find him, because I'm like, oh, I don't know where he is. He's too tall, I can't find him. I'm looking down at the ground, I don't know where he is. I work my way around him, and then I'm like, we got to dance. D-A-N-C-E. Dance. And basically what I was just explaining is pretty much what happens. I was stalling and stalling. It was probably halfway through the third chorus by the time I found him and finished stalling. And then it was time to dance. I ran out of things to stall with, and I was just like, we gotta dance. He's like this far away from me. And we're just like, yeah, guess we gotta dance. And then like it's like a step closer. Okay, a little closer. And then they're like, okay, we gotta touch each other to dance. Okay. So like we like slowly move. We're still like this far apart, and I'm like, he's like really tall, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my hands around your neck. Okay. And then we did this. Just land side to side for half of Ed Sheeran's song, because I stalled the whole time. We just went like, maybe I love you forever. We're just dancing, okay? And I'm pretty sure the whole time we just made fun of other couples that were too close, because we left room for the whole Trinity. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit was separating us. That's my first dance. It was incredibly awkward. Bathe in your awkwardness, kids, because it can't get much worse than that. At least you'll probably touch your date. I was locked arms out. Hey. Basically, the whole night was super fun. I love those awkward stories because, nothing gets better than that. Nothing. It was a blast. It was so much fun. We had our group of 6 friends. It was fun. Good times. So the moral of this story is to embrace your awkwardness, because it can only go up from here. Look at me now. Anyway, so that's the moral of the story. Just go for it and be awkward. Enjoy telling stories to a bunch of subscribers one day, because you are awkward. yeah. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below whatever the heck you guys want to. And hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this awkward story. I feel like I'm getting back into my 9th grade awkwardness, just telling the story. So thanks for embracing this with me. Create your own box, guys. We will see you next time. Ready for a sing-along. Peace, freedom, fam. We're gonna hit 3,000 subscribers. Alright, no, we gotta do this different. We're gonna do a rap sing-along this time, and here we go. We're gonna hit 3,000 subscribers. It's gonna be a wild time because we're gonna hit 3,000 subscribers. No one's stronger than the freedom fam. You might want more subscribers, but I'm just greedy. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. I just want more subscribers so I can inspire. Bars. Yeah. What is that? It's like a Prince song. We're gonna hit 3,000 subscribers. 3,000. 3,000. Thank you for putting up with me.